for the wisdom sharing. I would like to share about a book. The book name is the Book of Mirdad. Books are such a wonderful tools to bring in new things, new understandings. Even if we spend 10 minutes a day, we can read one book every 2 months, which is 6 books a year, or 60 books in 10 years. And each book is a learning of one author's whole lifetime, which means we have lived 60 different lifetimes of wisdom. And if we are a fast reader, we can connect it to 600 lifetimes of wisdom in a span of 10 years. So books are the shortest way for enlightenment. Enlightenment means clarity, more understanding. So today I want to share about a book that I read years ago, and it is the Book of Mirdad. So the Book of Mirdad is written by Micheal Naimy. He's a Lebanese author. And this book was first published in 1948 in Lebanon, written in English. And later it was translated into Arabic and as well to many, many languages. So in the initial years when he went to publish this book, it was rejected because of the ideas, the wisdom that this book was bringing into the world. So it is, the book has a series of dialogues between Mirdad, who is an abbot of a monastery, and his disciples. And in this book, the author brings us a variety of philosophies, including that of Leo Tolstoy, Sufi Islam, and through the conversation between Mirdad, the master, let's put like that, and his disciples, Micheal Naimy presents several themes, and he brings in the concept of unity of different people groups in universal love. And as well, he brings in, a interesting way of showing how people live, how people live in different belief systems, how people live in various rituals. And through these dialogues, he gives out teachings showing us how it is possible to transform our consciousness and to uncover the God within by dissolving our sense of duality. So that, in a short, what is the Book of Mirdad. However, I would like to share as well few interesting, let's say, summary of this book. So what are the key lessons of this book, the Book of Mirdad? The power of love. Love is the central theme of, this book. And Mirdad teaches that love is the law of God and the essence of life. And he emphasizes that we live to learn to love. and we love to learn to live. And then he speaks about the unity and oneness. Mirdad, he stresses the importance of unity and the interconnectedness of all beings. No, he doesn't speak about all humans. Interconnectedness of all beings. And he encourages his disciples to see beyond the illusion of separation and recognize the oneness of all life. The more and more we become aware, the more and more we move from an illusion of separation. It is simply like we are with the closed eyes when we are living in illusion with a perception of separation between people and between various life forms. As we awaken ourselves to the truth, we realize that we had been living this illusion of separation. However, the truth is we all are one. Not we means the humans, all life forms. So great things happen. Then he speaks about the transience of life. Life is depicted as a temporary journey. Mirdad advises not to become overly attached to material possessions or transient experiences, but to focus on spiritual growth and the eternal aspects of existence. We are leading this limited life in this physical body. Yet, when we are in this physical body, we all have to understand, we all have to know how the life is and various aspects of existence. Life is not simply that we term as the age in this physical body. There is a lot to it. We have to explore it. We have to explore it. We have to understand it when we are in this physical body. It is very, very important. And Mirdad as well, he speaks about self-awareness and introspection. His key teachings to his disciples is the importance of self-awareness. You see, we were talking today in the meditation about becoming aware, self-awareness. So Mirdad highlights that the greatest fault is to be unconscious of one's own flaws. This is the biggest thing in our life. We always look at the flaws of other people, but the master is the one, or we master our own life when we become aware, when we become conscious of our own flaws. The more and more we undo our flaws, coming out of all our flaws, we as well do not find flaws outside. Every flaw, every issue, every problem that we see outside is an indication of an unconscious flaw within our own self. So he urges his followers to engage in introspection and self-examination to achieve enlightenment. Again, enlightenment means clarity, greater clarity, undivided clarity. Then he also shares about the illusion of duality. Mirdad teaches that duality is an illusion, and that true understanding comes from transcending this illusion. And he encourages his disciples to dissolve their sense of duality and uncover the divine within themselves. We spoke about the illusion of separation, and Mirdad speaks about as well the illusion of duality. Now he speaks about the role of obedience and discipline. We have to be very obedient to our path and disciplined to our path. Those are very, very essential for everything, including spiritual growth. And when we speak about obedience, it is not about blind submission, but about aligning oneself with divine will and higher principles. When we read these books, we really bring in greater shift in everything. Books are such powerful tools. And he speaks about the cycle of life and death, the cyclical nature of life and death, emphasizing that death is not an end but a transformation. How many masters have spoken about this? Every literature, every religious book speaks about this, that there is no death. In our Friday sessions, where we have Seth wisdom coming through, for the past few weeks, we are learning more and more about this concept that death is not an end, but a transformation. And he teaches, Mirdad teaches, that understanding this cycle can lead to a deeper appreciation of life, and it leads to a more profound spiritual awakening. So we all need to understand this cycle of the soul's cycle. And in this cycle, the process of coming into the body and leaving the body, the cycle continues. And so death is not an end, nor life is a beginning. It is a process, simply transformation. And the next beautiful point he speaks about is the importance of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a key aspect of spiritual growth. Every experience, every situation that we do not forgive becomes an hurdle. So Mirdad teaches that holding on to grudges, resentment, only blocks our own spiritual progress. And whenever we forgive, we free the soul and foster inner peace. So practicing and consciously forgiving constantly leads us into a greater liberty, greater joy. Then he speaks about the pursuit of truth. Mirdad emphasizes the importance of seeking the truth in all aspects of life. You see, even in the toughest experiences, there is a greater truth hidden. When we dive in to the, let's say, to the experiences of life with a sense of finding truth or different aspects of it, we learn greater things. He encourages, his disciples to question all the beliefs, if at all we are living, and strive for a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. And he speaks a lot about living in the present. Mirdad advises his followers to live in the present moment and not in the past and not in the future, because present is the only time that truly exists. He teaches, that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, it is only missing our life. We are missing our life whenever we are in the past. We are losing it. We are losing our life. We are wasting our time. And worrying about the future is the same. By doing that, we are distracting ourselves from the beauty and the opportunities of the present time. So, this book offers profound insights into the nature of existence, love, and spiritual growth. I hope this sharing inspired you to learn something new and as well to read this book for those who have not yet read. Such a beautiful book that will transform anyone who reads it. The Book of Mirdad by Micheal Naimy. So that is for today. If anyone would like to add anything, share anything, feel free, you can unmute yourself. Good then. It's the Book of Mirdad, Mridulaji. The book name is the Book of Mirdad. Let me type in the chat box. Book of Mirdad by Micheal Naimy. Thanks a lot. And I wish you all a wonderful day, wonderful evening, depending on from where you are joining. And we connect back soon. Namaste.